most powerful king in England, needed a crane just to get into bed. You heard that right. At the end of his life, Henry VIII weighed over 180 kilos. He had so much body mass that he couldn't move on his own. It took ropes, pulleys, and several servants just to lift him into bed or onto a horse. His royal garments measured nearly 1.5 meters at the waist, and yet he insisted on adding exaggerated padding to the front of his trousers, called codpieces. The bigger the bulge, the more masculine he appeared, a desperate attempt to maintain an image of power, even as his body gave out. But his vanity went beyond clothing. Henry hated his appearance. That's why he ordered painters to portray him as young, athletic, and heroic. His portraits showed a flawless king, while reality was marked by fatigue, illness, and physical decline. And anyone who dared to paint the truth might quietly disappear. In the kingdom of Henry VIII, vanity wasn't just pride, it was a matter of survival. Elizabeth I exuded a stench like feces so strong that nobles kept their distance. She had almost no teeth, all rotted from excessive sugar, and suffered from constant pain. She rarely bathed, believing that water caused illness, so she constantly reeked, covering herself in perfume to try and mask the rotting fish smell stuck to her skin. And it gets worse. She frequently had gas and intestinal issues, likely caused by parasites. Even so, she caked her face with lead-based makeup, which slowly destroyed her skin and caused serious damage to her body. Her face was ghostly pale and cracked, with an unnaturally high forehead and no eyebrows. But no one could criticize her. At the time, appearing sickly and smelling foul was seen as elegance. The court followed her example in silence, even while smelling her from a distance. Elizabeth ruled with an iron fist, but was in truth a walking sewer, rotting inside and out, while everyone pretended it was charm. What were public bathrooms like in ancient Rome? Using a public bathroom in ancient Rome was nothing short of terrifying. Imagine stepping into a space where dozens of people shared not just conversation, but their most intimate moments. Men, women, even strangers sat side by side with no privacy at all. And toilet paper? Forget it. Romans used something called a tersorium, basically a sponge on a stick, shared by everyone. Yes, you heard that right. It went from hand to hand, and body to body. A true sanitary nightmare, and the smell, absolutely unbearable. These bathrooms were completely enclosed with no ventilation, making them the perfect breeding ground for bacteria and deadly diseases. Walking into a Roman toilet could mean risking your life. Every single time, that casual bathroom break, it could turn into tragedy, as infections spread fast and hygiene was non-existent. If you think modern life has its challenges, just imagine relying on this grotesque and risky setup every single day.